Hello YouTubers, this is Mooney here today, and this is going to be kind of a recap video where it shows a little bit of certain games recently got, or like just like an update here for the PSP Go. Some of you already know about this on the Discord channel, but for those of you who don't, I'll talk a little bit about this before I kind of give my thoughts about what I might be up to this fall / winter perhaps, and my thoughts on a game that comes out in February of next year that I'm excited for. And for those of you who already know what it is, I just can't wait. It's going to be awesome. But the three games that I have here, first we're going to start off with this one right here. This is called Trinity Universe, and games that really pique my interest are ones that are from different, well, this is going to be games from NIS America, but it's like a compilation of different characters from different games. Like you see some from the Disgaea series and some other ones too. So I actually got the case and the game at a game store in the mall, but then I ended up getting they sold them on eBay. I found a seller who actually sold the manual because I wanted the manual. But let's see here. Dark Hero Lucas, Fox Spirit Tsubaki, Valkyrie Roselia, or aka Riz for short, Pamela, Alchemist Violet. So there's a whole bunch of different characters from different games by NIS America that's here, and that really interests me because it's kind of also like, I'm trying to remember the 3DS games that had a first and second game for it. Gosh darn, I can't think it off the top of my head, but I'll put it in the comment section down below. But I love it when they do a mishmash of these characters in one game. So that's why it interested me in getting this. I'm trying to think. I think the game was $14.99, and then I went on eBay to get the manual for it to make it a complete set. So I'm hoping to play this later on sometime whenever. That's kind of the thing. You get games now to where when you hope, or whenever you have a few days off of just, you know, 2, 3, whatever days off and stuff, that you can just binge on games if you can. Besides work. But besides that though, the second one is going to be, man, Cyverior Delta. If I pronounce that wrong, I'm so sorry. It's a shooter game, a vertical shooter. And this one interested me for the fact that I love the vertical shooters that allow you to play more than just one person. So this one you can do 2 people, whether you're in dock mode or in handheld mode, and then you just, you know, share another Joy-Con to play it. So I'm hoping to play some of this later on as well. Besides this game, also have some other vertical, no, I have one horizontal shooter, then I have another vertical shooter that was a PlayAsia exclusive one that I have, Shikondo, and some other ones. But I like shooters. I think the reason why I got a couple of shooters more recently was for the fact the Super Famicom games that I told you guys about, that for some reason the name escapes me as well, but if I remember right, it's on here that I can show you, because it was released I think on Super Famicom. There's a compilation for it that was on the PSP Go, you know, digital download. There was other ones, I'm trying to remember, PlayStation 1 I think, and I think another one was released on a different console as well. But yeah, I guess for right now, for some weird reason, I'm like in a shooter craze right now. Like certain shooters, not all shooters, like I would just go out and just spontaneously buy, but that one looked really interesting, and so I wanted to grab it while I could, because I had noticed that for this one in particular, I don't know about the PS4 version if it's easier to find, but for the Switch version it was a little bit harder in my area to locate it. So I thought better grab it now while I can versus later on, you know, can't find it, and I'm not gonna pay an arm and a leg for a game, honestly. And then this one, my fiance, sorry, I'm so tongue-tied today. I had to restart this video second time because I had screwed up the first video, like tripping over my own tongue with my words. But this one is the Gal Metal World Tour Edition. It was on sale for $15 online on Amazon. I don't know if it still is or not, but played a little bit of the demo of the game. And right now I'm just like, you heard the sound of me like opening it up in the background, just like tearing into the plastic. It was just what I was doing. But comes with, oh wow, it does. That's interesting. That's awesome. So it does come with some little, I think, stickers, and it comes with an actual manual in here. That's so cool. So these are the stickers right there that I'm going to put back in just a second. But the little manual that it came with, that was really nice. I was not expecting that, honestly. So kind of just showing a couple pages of it and stuff, but there it is. But what's also really cool too is on the inside sleeve it actually has a comic strip on the inside too. That is really great. I love it whenever companies, you know, they actually utilize the back cover of for cover art. I don't know what else I'm trying to say, but yeah, I like it when it's filled with something else on there besides it just being, you know, white. Just a blank space of nothingness. So yeah, some stickers, that, and then you guys already saw on the other side the little cartridge that was like yellow gold color. But that looks so sweet. But this one just really, it lets you play as you go, whatever you'd like. Let's see here. It says World Tour Edition includes the game, Encore DLC pack adding 5 new band members, each with their own unique story and song. And for the price point of it, $15, I mean, whether playing it more if it's a hit or miss, it's still a really good price point. And I did enjoy playing the demo of it that I had been able to a bit of previously. So besides that, oh yeah, I was going to talk about the PSP Go. So some of you already know, like I've already mentioned, that this one has been modified slightly to where on the inside it has an adapter piece that goes from this from the M2 slot tray, where it has a where it goes from that to a stick duo, and in the stick duo it has a micro SD card in it, and then the micro SD card that I put in there was a 128 gig SanDisk SD card. That works. So I was super duper happy because I had found on YouTube there's a guy that actually put out a video where there was a link from a guy, or I don't know, guy or gal, I don't know, in Japan that was selling a part, the adapter port for it, to where you could expand the external memory of your PSP Go. What I'll do after the video gets posted, I'll put the link down where I watched the video of the gentleman that was doing the video online, because under his video too it shows the link for where he got the stuff, I think. If not, I think he mentions it in the, yeah, he had to have mentioned it in the video because I got the adapter piece, but I just can't really remember right now for sure. But yeah, I have the PSP Go turned on right now, guys, and so right here it'll show that's the internal memory of it, normally 16 gigs, and then some of the internal has been utilized, and then 128 gig, over a good amount of it's been utilized already for some games that I've placed on the external SD card. So I have 93 gigs left, which is great. And then let me see real quick when it comes to the games. Oh, I need to move over one of the games anyways from the internal to the external. I'm hoping the camera. But yeah, just a couple of games just showing that it's actually there. Twinbee, really good shooter. Taiko, good. This one's, even though the picture's kind of misleading and stuff, it's also a shooter too. This one I downloaded when watching video with Metal Jesus Rocks and Radical Reggie. Radical Reggie recommended, I think, this shooter, so I decided to download that one. And then Perenni 1 and 2. If you like platformer games that are hard as heck when you advance, then there you go. If you want a challenge and you've never played this platformer before, I give it a shot. And then some other just classics. kind of just going through them real quick. Yeah, because I have that one right there, and if I go back out of here on this one, I actually have this one I can delete because it's just a duplicate. I had originally tested just to make sure that actually I think that's the game also, but I think I had it duplicated over again. I don't even remember what stuff I had downloaded, like from one versus another. 1 second. Here's Project Diva 2nd, extend, and then save data utility, which means I need to delete. I need to delete this one too, because I don't need 2 duplicates of extend. Okay, now that that's set. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys what I've been up to. So those 3 games, kind of just fiddling with this one to have it modified a bit more. So modify this one to be able to add digital games on it, slash internally this one's a little bit different. And technically on the back too, even though I did my best on it, you can see a little, I don't know how well you can see it, but technically it is bulging a little bit on the right side, and the reason being is because when you add the adapter piece in there that has the ribbon cable, it adds a little bit of an extra bulk. The only thing that I can think of to eliminate or try to reduce the bulk size is going to be to actually get the backing off this and kind of file it down a little bit on the inside on that specific area. I don't know, maybe file down the adapter kind of too. Not the actual micro SD card, but the adapter piece. If I could file it down a bit, I don't know if that would make a difference. But there would be a little bit of a bulge on the right hand side whenever you add that in there, because it's, you know, there's no real space in there, so you're just kind of like squeezing it in there. But so far it's been working real good. Besides that, guys, quickly, before I run out of time, let's see here. I know me and my fiance, we've already pre-ordered Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'll be playing Pokemon Shield and he'll be playing Pokemon Sword. I've pre-ordered River City Girls, just the standard edition. There was a limited edition, but honestly, I'm hoping that, I think the limited edition has more songs on the CD or CDs. I don't know if it's more than just one CD on it. I do know that on the just standard game that I pre-ordered on limited run that it's going to come with the CD. I just don't know how many soundtracks will be on it. I recommend that if you guys have never listened to the soundtrack of River City Girls, the game is available for download right now on Nintendo Switch, if I'm not mistaken, but the physical games are still available for pre-order through limited run right now, where you can get a physical CD that comes with it. Later on, I think underneath it, it showed that Best Buy should be receiving pre-orders as an option for River City Girls, but the only thing is that one will just be the base game and it will not come with a CD soundtrack. And this is just off from the top of my head from what I remember reading on that page before I clicked on pre-order for the game. But I'm really psyched for that game, River City Girls. And I think River City Rampage, they also have like one that has a whole bunch of those games together and stuff, but I think I'll import that one on PlayAsia.com as well, but that will be at a later time. I have been looking at Zelda Link's Awakening, but to be honest, I'll wait for that game later on. I know that that game's not going to have any issues with inventory or finding it anywhere, honestly, so I'll just wait for that later. I did pre-order the Link's Awakening amiibo for my fiance, so I'll pick that one up I think sometime later on tomorrow. I'm interested in the future to play Astral Chain and the Mana Collection. And then there's another game that I'm thinking about, but I'll probably put that in a different video since I'm almost out of time, guys. But yeah. Well, I'll just tell you what game it is that I'm interested in, the one in February, but that one's, I mean, Project Diva Mega 39s. I mean, come on, that is the game that's just so much hype that I can't wait for. But yeah, that's kind of like what's going to be on my list for fall and winter for right now that I'm thinking about. And if I pick up any other games that are at pawn shops or mom and pop shops along the way, then I'll show you guys later on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have a good day or good night wherever you are. And I'll talk to you guys later. And I just realized that the whole time, I don't know for how long, there's been nothing in front of the camera for quite a while. I'm so sorry. It's too late now. Talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.